In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to join cells in Google Sheets using the join function. This function is incredibly handy for combining text from different cells into one clear, consolidated cell. So, let's dive in and explore how you can do this on your own Google Sheets file. First, you'll want to open a Google Sheets document. If you don't have one open already, you can easily do this by navigating to Google Sheets and either creating a new sheet or opening an existing one. This is your starting point, and having the document ready will allow us to proceed to the next steps seamlessly. Once your sheet is open, let's move on to manipulating the cells that you want to join. Click on cell F2 in your spreadsheet. Clicking this cell is important because it's where we'll be inputting our formula to join your chosen cells. Now that you're in cell F2, it's time to type in the formula. In this case, we'll be using equals join, open parenthesis, a space enclosed in quotation marks, followed by a comma, then A2, another comma, and finally B2, before closing the parenthesis. It should look like this, equals join, A2, B2. What this formula does is take the contents of cells A2 and B2 and combines them with a space in between. The separator, which is just a space in this example, can be anything you choose. It could be a comma, a dash, or even a word. The goal is to merge data in a format that best suits your needs. After typing in your formula, simply hit the Enter key. This action will compute the formula and populate cell F2 with the combined content from A2 and B2. It's rewarding to see the combined data appear right there in your chosen cell. Next, let's take advantage of autofill, a feature in Google Sheets that makes copying formulas a breeze across adjacent cells. Simply click on the small blue square found at the bottom right corner of cell F2 and drag it down or across over the cells you wish to fill. This action will copy the formula to those cells, dynamically adjusting the references to match their respective rows. Now let's apply what we've learned to another pair of cells, beginning by clicking on cell G2. In G2, we'll input a slightly different formula to see a variation in action. Type in equals join, open parenthesis, and this time use a dash in quotation marks as your separator, followed by C2, D2, and then closing the parenthesis. X join, C2, D2. This formula combines the data from C2 and D2 with a dash as the separator. Once again, hit Enter to execute your formula and see the merged result right away in cell G2. Finally, use the autofill feature here as well by dragging the blue square at the corner of cell G2, just as you did earlier. This will save you time and effort if you have a lot of data to work through. And that's it. You've successfully learned how to join cells using the join function in Google Sheets. With practice, this simple yet powerful function will become a staple in your data manipulation toolkit.